All right, Mark, thanks for the video. Grip looks good. The only thing that I wanted to focus on with your grip is just to make sure that it's in the fingers are in your left hand correctly. So when you put the golf club in your hand, I want it to be right in the fingers, of the top edge of your fingers, and then move over to the left. All right, if it's in your palm too much, your wrist can't work. There's not as much flexion in your wrist. So just make sure, again, that it's matching how it hangs and that it's right there in the fingers, not in the palm, because your wrist won't be able to move as much. So let's go to impact real quick. It's all in the details. So we just need a little bit more of everything. It's almost like you kind of feel it, but we need to feel it, times 10 a little bit. So I've got this box to kind of help me demonstrate what we're looking at. So if you line up even to a wall, you can do it without a club. Just get something right behind you, and what I want you to do is set up, but you're gonna feel like you're not quite touching it. So you're just off of it. So again, in the backswing with the right hip, what you're gonna feel is as you swing back, your right hip socket's gonna push back. So we're actually moving away and we're moving into the box. So we start slightly away from the box, and in the backswing with your right hip socket, just your right hip socket moves. I'm not turning my hips, because see, that would move me away from the box. So with my right hip socket, it moves back so I can get, again, into the box, all right? Now let's go to impact. So again, when we do your left hip, this is gonna be even more. So your left leg is gonna push your left hip way out into the box, okay? Now, again, it's all in the details. When my left leg is pushing it, pushes my hip way into the box, you can see a lot of my left cheek. Now what that does, when I push, see, it tilts my shoulders up, so my left arm goes up a little bit. The other thing that it does is it makes my right arm kind of go right into my side, so you can see there's an angle here, and it lines up perfectly with the shaft, okay? So you can definitely see my lead arm and my left arm, okay? When we were doing it, when I watched your video, we would go a little left hip, there wasn't really any tilt in the shoulders, and your arms were kind of facing each other a little bit. So we have to, again, it's all in the details. Left leg pushes, and it pushes my right arm into the shaft, tilts my shoulders, and it gets me into that position. So again, I'm on the back of the shaft. Now, when you were hitting golf balls or making those practice swings, again, concentrate on the face. When the swing was going through, I could see the face turning over, okay? We need to make sure that, again, it's 90 degrees to the swing arc, 90 degrees to the swing arc. So you're gonna go impact, okay? 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Okay, see how the face is still square. So when you hit it again, let me hit one here, Mark. The tee's kind of in my way. So again, we'll get in here, set up, impact. So you can see a lot of left leg. You see my right arm is way underneath. Okay, now it's gonna go square to square. I'm just gonna work the club that way. So you can see the face is still square. So again, watch the details, Mark. You're on the right path. But just, again, make sure that you're following all those things and pay attention to that. We just need a little bit more of everything.